Hey everyone, it's 5:58 in the evening on Tuesday the 3rd of June 2025. It's taken me forever, but my phone is in a stand. Oh gosh, now I'm going blank on all the things I want to talk about. I was just thinking to myself about how there are times when I feel like I can't share everything I want to because someone that knows me in the location I live in either was or is watching my videos and are not very good people, as we know. If you've been watching me for long enough, you'll know what I'm talking about when I mention the card incident. And so sometimes I've realized it's just easier to share things after the fact or once I have confirmation or know things and stuff like that than just talking about stuff that I don't really know with detail. I know what I'm talking about, but because none of you do, that might just make no sense. But these are my diary entries, first and foremost for myself. And the reason I've been having that conversation in my head, and it is something that I think about a lot, is because this is my diary. It started as a challenge, right? I challenged myself to make a video every day to see how many days I could do it. Today is 2012, I believe. I would like to say they're all 100% 2012 videos every day, but there's a few days missed. But since some of my videos go for like up to 2 hours, those ones are the ones I've smoked a lot of weed in. Or even just my therapy videos, which I film, as we know, and share. They're an hour. So I have a lot of videos on my channel and website. I do not tag them and share them the way that, people contact me via email constantly telling me I should. Just my SEO, whatever the fuck that means, is non-existent and I don't share correctly and blah, 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 blah. It's not the point of my website, people, okay? If you're meant to watch my videos, you will watch them and they will come to you organically, which is 100% cemented the whole, this is my very separate part of real life. My real life is my real life, and this is my diary of my real life. But it's a diary for the masses, to the public, like not something I need to be bringing into my everyday life in the sense of telling people about it. That's a very hard thing for me to do because at the exact same time, I also want business cards with these details on it. Mostly for like strangers versus potential people going to be in my life, right? It's only taken 3.5 years to finally figure this out, but I got there in the end, so that's something. Happy is just a little terror. Oh my god, she's so fast, yeah, that Merv went out to get the bins in, and in the time he stepped out of the gate, before he could turn around and lock the gate, she was already out and up the street. I didn't know this until I looked out the window and I saw him walking down the hill, which is like in front of my bedroom window view, with Happy in his arms. And I was like, what's that? And I start looking around, trying to figure out, where she got out. And he's like, nah, she got out the gate right behind me. And I'm just like, this is crazy, right, people? Oh, here's something funny. I've been using my Solarium, right? Oh, slowly but surely, I am starting to see a difference. But it's been so long, right, since I've obviously used it, yeah, the other day I completely freaked myself out, like mini heart attack level of panic, yeah. Now, when I got it, and I was explaining this to Merv, yeah, which is why I thought it was so funny, because I'd explained it right before I got on the bed. And I said, the thing that was stressed upon me upon purchasing the Solarium was that you don't touch the timer once the timer's turned on, right? You must let the timer count down by itself, and the bed will turn off automatically. Now, approximately a minute or so before the bed does turn itself off, it starts to beep at you to let you know it's coming, right? Now, I was listening to my favorite 20-minute meditation, which I had set exactly 20 to 20, right? Or so I thought. And anyway, the meditation was coming to the end and the beeping had started, right? But then the bed switched off, right? And the beepings kept going. And I truly, truly don't understand what happened next inside of my mind, because I was using my Solarium in the garage before it got brought into the room, yeah? And I don't know what happened, but in the few seconds where I lay there in the dark, the bed had turned off, but the beeping continued. Like, the amount of crazy ass thoughts that raced through my mind, right? Like, the first one being, how could it be a power cut if the beeping is still working? And then the second one was, oh my God, please don't tell me a bulb is blowing. And then I was thinking, well, a bulb wouldn't turn the whole bed off, right? And so I had like this amount of thoughts going through my head and just absolutely thinking the worst, which is so against everything I believe. So really pinpointing to me where I've been at in the last few weeks or so, in the sense of, even today I was saying to Merv, I've been in a period of like living in lack, like I'm lacking when I'm really not at all. Like, I'm in a very abundant, very lucky person in life. Yeah. Anyway, so the first thing I did when I got out of the bed, right, was immediately turn the light on and check the timer, right? Because, like I said, I had this mini fucking brain fart and I don't know what happened. And I truly thought that the bed had turned itself off before it was supposed to, right? It wasn't until I saw the timer on 0 once I'd gotten out and checked that it rushed back to me that the beeping does not stop exactly when the bed turns off. So that was a fun little like lesson in memory, or paying attention, or I don't even know truthfully what it was, but it was the whole don't panic immediately. Maybe that's the overall lesson. Don't panic. That's my first go-to emotion, and I don't like it. But on saying that, swinging around and having a good point in a thing is my Solarium is up and running and it's in the back room and I'm very happy and it's working. So yeah, today I opened a new joint account because I said to Merv, I'm going out of my fucking mind with how much money goes on food in this house. There's only 2 of us, yeah? And I just said to him, I can't do it anymore. It's driving me crazy, because I opened one already for us to put all of the bills in that we have half, because it just makes life 1,000 times easier knowing that we've both got the exact same amount of money being direct debited into an account for exact purposes, right? And then everything is just paid, it's half. But the thing is, because it's all been going into one account, you obviously can't see the amounts budgeted for things separately. Now, I brought a book, which I thought I knew how to use. Apparently I didn't. Let it get by the wayside, and then let it get worse and worse and worse until it's to a point of overwhelm that I keep telling myself I'm going to deal with it, and to the point where I'm just like not, in the sense of, as I said, opened up a new account, will be changing the debit for the food that goes into the current household account into a new account solely for food. And as I said to Merv, he thinks we don't overspend. I think he's mad. But either way, I said to him, at the end of the fortnight or the next month, we'll see which one of us is right, because I said to him, the food account will now only show exactly what is in it, because it's solely for that. The other account is for all other bills that are combined that make our lives easier, right? But not to be used for anything else. And I guess we're really lucky in the sense that we really are, like I obviously trust him and he trusts me. So that I'm happy about. What else did we do? I did stuff. A lot of stuff today. Oh, that's right. Merv's having surgery next Monday, less than a week. And he's got a pre-op on Friday. And he had to do all the admissions thing. And it's a private hospital in Rockhampton. He's being treated as a public patient in a private hospital, but there was this online administration form, and it was like 8 pages or more long. Like, it took us 45 minutes to get through. And since then, I've been reading. My new book for the book club is really good. I'm very much enjoying it. But Merv made delicious creamy pasta with peas and then cherry tomatoes on top for dinner, because I was going to make bolognese, and then it turns out we don't have any mince, plant-based mince. I might clarify, by the way. I can't stop looking at my legs, people. I know that's weird, right? But I swear they're getting some colour. And yeah, we planned to go for a walk after. Like, he made dinner, like, it wasn't even dinner time. It was like 4:30 or something, 5, like early. Was we planned to go for a walk. I no longer want to go for a walk. I'm very tired. It's just gone 6:01 and I'm tired. And I want to watch the next episode of SVU. We have 3 episodes of Cult Chaos on Netflix left, but I definitely, I do want to tan today and have a shower. I have my podiatrist appointment tomorrow at 8:30. Guaranteed she's going to ask me how I'm finding the exercises. Haven't been doing them. Haven't been doing any of them. Realised again this afternoon that I should probably make myself a little like table and put all the different exercises and the stretches I need to be doing daily to help myself, because believe you me, I'm in so much fucking pain and I feel so stiff, and it's like there are so many things I need to do, right? And then, you know, Monday to Sunday, and tick them off like smack in front of me, because Wizard of Oz always comes to my head, eh? Yeah, but alas, that'll be a tomorrow thing. And I've been talking for 14 minutes and 5 seconds now, so I'm actually pretty pleased that I put the phone in the stand. You will get to enjoy my awesome artwork behind me. Not mine, I didn't paint them. RMT Art. That woman's amazing. Anyway, from me now, I'm signing off. And saying thanks for coming along and checking out my diary entries. If you haven't already, please subscribe. Good night.